Hello everybody, how's it going? Superfiend here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Planet Coaster Whacky World. You know, from this angle, the park looks not so great, but then if you just move the camera over here, it looks so much better. Perspective is everything, isn't it? Right here, this is good. Now it doesn't look so bad. I like this view better. Okay, at the end of the last episode, I floated an idea about changing up the terrain and stuff over here, lifting these paths off the ground, kind of turning them into bridges, moving this building back and this ride and kind of putting them on a little island. And the more I think about that, the more certain I am that we will be doing that. However, I'm also fairly certain that in doing so, this ride may no longer be right here. It might actually move over here. It could move over here a little bit. All of this terrain right here, this is subject to change if I go through with that plan. And I'm okay with that, and I don't want to, but I don't want to do it until we get this thing sorted out. So I think the best place to start right now with the series, because this is mostly done and all this stuff is mostly done, and we're just kind of working on this area over here, and then I got this idea for this, but it kind of interrupts things. I think the best place to continue is right over here with the Stingray. And because the Stingray is going to go up around here, and it's going to do some stuff inside of here, and then at the end, I think, if I can pull it off, it's going to come out of here and like dive into the ground and come out of the lagoon and then go back to the coaster station. So there's going to be some sort of terrain feature or something added here that the Stingray can look like it's coming out of. And until we build that, we can't really do anything with this stuff. Well, we could do things with this stuff, but then we might get ourselves boxed in with the Stingray. And I want to have as much flexibility as possible for this thing. So we're going to start on this today, and we're going to start with another idea that I mentioned, which is to kind of build the, what do I want to call it, the ride queue. The entrance queue is going to kind of start down here somewhere, and then it's going to go up onto this platform, this building here. So I think where we're going to start today is just kind of laying out the path. We don't have to build a building or anything, but we're going to lay out the path for what the entrance queue might do, and we're going to tunnel it through here so that we can see what it looks like when it comes out the other side. And that's going to help dictate like what this coaster station is going to look like the walkway leading up to this coaster station. And then after we do that, we'll probably have to move the coaster station a little bit. After we do that, maybe we'll build the exit path coming off of it and kind of get that joined over here. Actually, one of the ideas that I had for the exit path is for it to kind of come out and head back this way into some sort of gift shop or something like that, because this is like a big attraction for this area of the park. This is like one of the main reasons to come over here. It's kind of like, what I want to call it, the Space Mountain or the Ninjago ride at Legoland type stuff. And so usually when you're getting off of those rides, you walk through some sort of gift shop. So I want to have a gift shop at the exit somewhere, and so we'll maybe build like a little gift shop center just right over here that they can walk through as they go by. And then who knows, maybe down the road, that little area, if we can make it a little bit bigger, maybe it could turn into like a little patio or something where the guests can sit in here and like watch the Stingray coaster, you know, the people on it. Because what else do you do in a theme park, right? Your grandma or your aunts and uncles that are too old, they can't go on the ride, so they go, have fun, little Timmy, and then they go walk up and they sit somewhere and they watch everybody. So maybe we'll make something like that over here. I don't know. So let's start with the path. That was a lot of talking. So let's get out of the talking and onto the doing, right? And I think for now what we'll do is we'll just turn off the angle snap, and then we'll turn it back on when we join up over here. And this is kind of ugly, and it'll probably change. But for right now, we're just going to leave that how it is. And we need to go over to the queue. And I think for this one, let's see, cobblestone or the standard asphalt path. No, I don't like that one. I think this one's going to go into some sort of building. So I'm inclined to say we want to start with like a wood path. And since it's going to come up here, I want it to come onto this thing completely perpendicular, the same way that this path does. So I think we need to duplicate this piece. And maybe split it from the building. And then we'll slide it down just a little bit. Okay, and so now when we go back to the queue, let's start with just the wood queue and see where this gets us. And we don't want curved slopes. We don't want railing on the ground queue yet. We could always go back and add that. Okay, so then we'll select the grid. And we want to get, oh, I had it for a second. We want to get this piece right here. And let's see, which way do we want to go? No. They don't want that. Come on now. Okay, so if we go to here, we kind of have to just go straight over to there, right? Now, we could maybe go this way. Okay, we have to knock the terrain out of here. We have to flatten it. And that's going to be a little hard, huh? That's going to be kind of hard. Let's go to the terrain. And let's see. Let's get the flatten the foundation, and let's just select this right here, right? And we're going to aim like straight for the center, which is about there. We're just going to nudge our way in here a little bit, and then right now we'll push just a little bit, and then we'll flatten again. And we'll just carve our way in. Now that's interesting. What's going on here? It doesn't want to... Oh, I was thinking the terrain's not going down any lower to reveal the building, but no, that's where the building tiles end. Okay. And then the coaster station kind of comes out the side here, so... Just going to kind of shove our way through here, carefully. Okay. And is that going to be tall enough? I think it's tall enough. So now if we go back to the path and we do a select grid with the queue. Too uneven. How's that too uneven? It's such a load of nonsense. Okay, right, because it's higher on one side than the other. Well, fine. Okay, so we don't know what that's doing out there. Now, let's see. Does that look all right? Yeah, that looks good, right? That's not so bad. So they come up here, and they're going to cruise through here. And out they pop over here. And let's see, go back to the queue. Now, we got some choices here. Let's see. Okay, where's the edge of the map? I think I want this to kind of, the coaster station to be moved back a little bit. And I think I want it more over the water. So let's just try moving it like over here. And how many cars are on it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cars. And so what would the return path look like? Just kind of... Okay. Because if it comes out of the lagoon here... Yeah, okay. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. It's going to have some pretty good speed to make it out of here, though. I don't know how we're going to do that. It may not be the world's most exciting coaster to ride. It just may be more exciting in the thematic sense. We'll see. And another thing that I'd like to do, if we could, I'd like to get like a rope bridge. Can we turn the track supports off on the coaster station? What did I just do? Select the ride and all sequence parts, including all sequencer children recruit. Nah, I don't care about that. Edit track. Can we... Okay, station. Track supports. No. Yeah, that's what we had. Track supports. Can we turn them off? Can we make it? Can you make a station without track supports? Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like you can, because I think it would be cooler if we could turn off the track supports and like replace it with a bunch of wood beams and posts or something. I don't know that we can. Can we do that? I want to do that. Can only be placed directly next to existing. Yeah, okay, fine. Now we have to have track supports. Boo! Alright, well. So be it. How would we do a rope bridge? How would we do a rope bridge? Let's see. And there's going to be a lot of winding, I think, down here. So this can just kind of be a straight shot, I think. And let's see. Kind of want this to be almost right in the middle. There's our horrible axes. I wish we could align these so that like one was pointing this way and one was pointing that way. Okay, so let's see. I guess about right there. And we'll place the entrance. How did that get goofed up? Entry right, exit left. I thought that's what it was. The hey. What is going on with my coaster station? No. No. Okay, it's been so long since I've edited a coaster in this game, now I don't even know how to do it. Is that the problem? Okay, you know what am I doing? There. Good grief. Okay. Don't worry, we're gonna get it done. Okay, where is the Stingray? There it is. And let's get the angle snap. And let's make sure we got the right coaster station here. There. Looks like we need to turn the angle snap off. Okay, rise! Rise from the sea! Or from the lake. Okay. There, look at this. Now these things are aligned to it. I bet you it's as soon as we settle on it, it'll be like all goofed up and never come back correctly. Yes, right there. Okay, and let's connect the path just to make sure that, you know, everything's hunky-dory. Okay, that kind of works. Now, one thing I wanted, because it'd be cool if we could like make little rope bridges over here. But in order to do that, we have to like turn everything off on the path. And so Like, how convincing of a rope bridge could we make leading up to the path? Probably not very convincing, right? What would we do? We'd take some of the scenery here. You know, like the okay, I'm gonna get it right this time. I know I had trouble a couple episodes ago. Poles. You know, if we had these like this. See, I wish the paths were skinnier. Okay, come on. I wish the paths were skinnier. I wish there was a way to get rid of all this cruft and stuff that's underneath it, because then we could do something like this, and you could have them like slowly curve down and up, and you could like make a cool path or something like a rope bridge. But I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Okay, let's undo. We'll have to do something more typical. More typical. Bummer. Okay. Now, let's think about the exit. Let's just draw that real quick. Okay, the exit, the path exit. Glossy vinyl. I think glossy vinyl is a good path exit for a coaster like this. Okay. And so what do? They come over here. Okay. And then we get out the select grid. And what do? Square edges. And we make like a little plaza over here. I feel like it should go further back. And I also feel like it should maybe be down a little bit. Okay, so let's select undo. Okay, so let's right off the bat. Well, let's go turn all these things back on first, because we need all this stuff, right? Okay. I feel like the first thing it should do is it should slope down a little bit. Okay, let's turn off the curved slopes. Okay. And then now, I think maybe we can kind of head over towards the... Okay. Yeah, see, because that gives the coaster plenty of room to like come in above where this little thing I'm planning on building is going to be. Okay. So then we go back to the paths and select our grid. Okay, and maybe we just go 2 that way. You know, I almost feel like we could even go further back, like into the wall. Yeah, we can go further back. We got to go further back. Okay. Now here's where we have the problem, right? Okay, now we got to do something with the terrain over here. This is going to be tricky. This is not going to be a quick easy task. Okay, let's see. So maybe that. Oh boy, how bad is that screwing it up? Okay, it's already angry because of how close the path is right there. That's okay. So we'll have to delete that section of path. This is going to be painful. I can tell. I can already tell. Okay, here we go. So we want to knock this away a bit. And we're going to end up with an opening. We'll close it back up later, but for now we're going to let there be an opening. Okay. And let's see. Paths. Okay, now it's way too long. Now, is it going onto the ground? Okay, there. We got it onto the ground. Good. Select grid. And How close are we? Okay, so we got some room here to push this stuff down. So we can push it over this way a little bit. This is where we're going to make like our little food court or watch platform. Yeah, it's going to be cool. I don't know if any of the guests are actually going to interact with it in any meaningful way, but it is going to be cool. That much is certain. It's going to look good. Okay, pull. Come on. Okay, and go back to our path. This to me is going to be the hardest thing with this. Too even, too uneven. This is going to be the hardest thing with this part of the park, is getting this straightened out, getting the ride exit or the return straightened out, and then getting this stuff down here straightened out. And then the rest of it should be a little bit more straightforward, I hope. I hope. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try our path again. Okay, that was better. Why too uneven? Okay. It's because of something over here. Yeah, see, now it's fine. Okay, and our goal is to maybe put like a restroom and some shops. A Hat's Fantastic or something in here. Okay. It would be nice. It'd be nice if we could just kind of get a couple more here that didn't want to map to the terrain. Can we do that? Let's see. I guess we gotta wedge it out a little bit more, paint it out a little bit more. Okay, let's try. Actually, no, I don't want the... Gosh, you know, maybe... Okay, maybe we just want to get rid of all this. Maybe we don't want it on the ground in here. Where's that going? Maybe if we just float it off the ground, it'll be better. Let's see. Yeah, see, because now we can use everything. Okay, this is better. And then by the time we go back in and fill this in and decorate it and stuff, the guests will never be able to tell that the path is floating off the ground. Okay, this is better. And let's go back to our terrain. Okay, and then let's push this back. Yeah, see, because now what we can do... Yeah, see, now we get these nice supports and stuff here, and it makes it look like it's jetting out over the water. I like that better. And then we can shove these back. Okay, and we definitely want to push this up a little bit. Let's see. Actually, let's start with pulling. We can pull all this ground up, basically. And we can just kind of bury this thing back in here. Okay. What the hey happened over here? I guess that just... I deleted it, maybe? Whatever. Okay, and then we need to push. Okay, so this is going to be a little tricky, right? We want to push up. Like, straight up. Got to open this up. Okay, but then we want it to join together on this side. Okay, so let's see. And how do we do? Yeah, okay, we got a nice big area in here that we can build into and put some cool looking stuff. Okay, so I'm happy with that. And then, let's see, camera under control. So this whole thing is going to be like enclosed in the hill. Okay, something like this. And actually, the thicker we make this up top, kind of the better, because then we can do more interesting things with the coaster, I think. Okay. And let's see. Let's get a path coming out of here. And I kind of like that. Just straight off the corner and then steps. Except this time, let's go with curved. Okay, let's see. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, and that's how they get out of there. So they get off the ride and they cruise down this little thing and they come over here to this platform and we'll put some stuff over here and decorate it. Get some shops, and then if people walk up here, they can kind of watch the coaster and see the Kraken animatronic that will be in here. Okay. That works for me, and we'll decorate this. I guess we'll make this look piratey or something, or oh, I don't know. We'll build it up a little bit. We'll put some wood frame and some other stuff around it, and maybe turn off the path supports. But for now, that's okay. And let's see, what else do we got to do here? Okay, I think we should work on the exit. The way that the cars come back into the station, right? We want to get that sorted out, because that's kind of a big thing for this ride. No, I want to select the back of the coaster. Okay. And I also, while doing this, would like to have all the collision turned on, so that the game will tell me if I'm doing something really stupid, right? Yeah, see, okay, it's already trying to fix it for us. Good. And these can be trim brakes, right? Yeah, okay, so we'll do trim brakes, so that we can trim their descent or return back into the station. Now let's see, what are we going to do here? Okay, this looks like a pretty good angle to point at. And let's make it longer, okay. Not quite that long, actually. About to here. And what is our degrees? You know, let's just go 20. It's a little steep, right? It's a little steep. Part of the fun on this one. Okay. And let's turn on auto tunnel, because we're gonna go into the dirt here. Now we can make it longer, and let's see. Let's make the tunnel smaller, and I think I want to make it shorter. Let's see. Okay, let's see what this ends up looking like. Okay, so this is where it's like flat up and down, right? And so we do that, and we add a block section. Like a, I don't know, 16 meter block section. Okay. That looks really, really bad. Okay, so the way they get back in is they just fly in like that. Okay. Let's bury it. Let's cover it with terrain. Okay. Now, okay, so this is the block section, right? This is how they get home. Let's just fill the whole thing in, because when we auto tunnel, it'll break it open again for us. Whoa. And maybe we end up having the monorail go through another little tunnel right here too. Let's just see. Okay. Let's see. I don't have any concrete ideas for this in my head. I'm just going off the cuff of my sleeve here. Off the cuff. Okay. So maybe you end up with something that looks a little bit like that. And this is how they get in. Okay. Now let's go back to our coaster. And let's pick, we want regular track now. Okay. Yes, okay. Regular track. And let's see, let's kind of make it long. And okay. They're going to have to be going very fast to get back up to here, aren't they? They really are. They're going to have to be flying. I don't know how we're going to be able to pull this off. I don't know. And let's see. Okay, what's the angle of this look like? We want it to kind of... Okay, maybe we do that, and then straighten it out. I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. What are we at? 11 meters? Let's go down to 10. Okay, so right here they're facing straight up into the sky. Okay, and let's see. Let's see. And in order for it to go into the ground, okay, we need to lift the terrain up over here too. I have no idea how this is going to work. I have no idea. Okay. We're still trying it. We're still trying it. Okay, we're on this side. Why can't it tunnel into there? What's wrong with it? What's wrong with it? Why not? I refuse to believe that they have logic that like detects and prevents you from tunneling into islands. Okay, I refuse to believe that. Okay, let's see. Just put a bunch of dirt over here. Okay. There we go. Now it's happy. Right? Yeah, it's happy now. Okay. And how far underground is this thing? And we want it to probably... We want it to probably go this way, right? We want it to kind of pop out over here. So if we do 0, and then oh my goodness. This feels like such a disaster. Oh, there's no way this is gonna work. Okay, let's see. Okay, we gotta make a mess over here now. Okay. There's no way this is gonna work. This is so stupid. Alright, can we get a hold of this piece now? Can we start pulling it up, up, up? Yeah, okay, it's working. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. I don't know. It's gonna have to go so fast through this tunnel to clear this. I just don't know. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay. Okay, I think what we need to do is we need to like connect this thing up to a chain lift and just see what happens. Just see what this looks like, because this is already so iffy to me. It really is. It's so iffy. Okay, and then all right. Well, okay. So let's see. We're just gonna put this like right here, right? How tall? 34 meters. And we got this like jarring twist over here. I don't know. Let's go ahead and let's work on the front of it just a little bit. And what we'll do is we'll just drop it down. And let's just make a chain lift, okay? I think if we just make a chain lift and see what does it start to do, that will help to answer our questions for like, how realistic is this design? At least for the end of it, right? At least for the end. Okay, I think if we do one more. I don't think the guests are gonna like this ride. At least not in this form. Okay, come on. Yay! Oh my god, this is so bad. Okay, we gotta test it. We gotta ride it and see what it looks like. Start test. Camera. Where the heck are we? I don't want to watch it from back here. No, not cinematic. Put me in the front. Okay. I don't think we're going to take this much further than this episode. I just want to see like how bad this is. And then you know, I'll need some time to process this. I'll need to think about it. You know, what are we going to have to do next to make this stupid ride work? Or do I have to go back to the drawing board? Because I've been thinking about this for like 50 episodes, okay? Ever since the beginning of the park, I've been wondering about how to build this Stingray. And now that we're here, I don't know. All right, let's see. And how to get this thing to like fly around in this cavern and other stuff the way I want to and still have the speed to get through the end here. Alright, let's see. I don't even think it's going to make it back. Wow, it did. Okay. Okay, it's not completely stupid. I mean, it's sort of stupid, but it's not completely stupid. And let's just see what's it look like from like over here. It's like, yeah, see, like it kind of looks cool from over here that you got this coaster coming out of here. Now, let me show you really quick. Since it's not completely terrible, like something else I might... Well, actually, you know what? Before we do that, I'm going to save it because when I come back, I don't want these changes in. But here's something I'm thinking about doing. Okay, so let's say... Okay, let's say I can flatten this down a little bit more, right? Let's see, what could we do? Okay, that's about as much as we can get the water. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna take it down as much as we can and still have this be like a little island, right? Let me get rid of all this. Okay, now I'm just gonna do like one. Okay, that was too much. Whoa! Well, that's not right. Oh boy. No, not push, pull. How did this get exposed? It should be exposed. I can't believe it let me do that. I feel like I'm working on something in the abyss here now. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try one more time. We'll be very gentle. Okay, and I just want to knock this down just a wee bit more. A little stronger than that. Just until the ooh, that's too much. Okay. And it makes a splash. Okay, so that. Just want to show you one thing that, you know, I'd like to try to do with it. Okay, that was too much there. Okay, and then on this side, we can get rid of some more of it. Quite a bit of it, actually. I wonder why taking it away over here is... Why does that upset it? How come it allows like a complete hole over here, but that is too much? Some things we'll just never know. Okay, so what do we do? What do we do? So what I'm thinking, and this might be a good place to use like some of the in-game scenery rocks and stuff. And this is obviously going to take some effort to figure this out, right? Let's fly in here and just make sure that it looks okay. Yeah, it looks okay. All right, so one thing we could maybe do is, you know what? I want to flatten this down a little bit. I don't want to see this. Like, I want to see as little of this as possible. Too much, too much. Can we knock this bit away a little bit more? Just for demonstration purposes? No. No, no. Okay, so what we could probably do is we put a bunch of rocks and stuff on this, and then we go to the, just to give you an idea where I'm going with this. You know, if we get the rocks and things on here, and then, We flip this thing over. You know, we can put these pirate or these ship pieces over here with the in-game rocks. There's the stern, so we get like the shipwreck in here. Let's see, where would this one go? I don't even know. I don't even know exactly how this would work, but you know, we get enough of this scenery in here, okay, and put down the rocks, and we may not even really be able to see this terrain anymore. And then the other thing too is, of course, if we paint this, I mean, yeah, it looks so much better when you do this, right? So then we put some rocks and stuff on here, and it looks like it's coming, you know, we can make it look like it's coming out of the shipwreck. That would be cool. Okay, that's what we're going to do with it. In fact, you know what? It kind of looks good enough that I think we're going to save that how it is. Okay. We're going to keep that. That's going to be it for the episode. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, and have a good afternoon.